When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. They'll move the wide receiver. The give is to Williams. Hard running there. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. Flying down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's loose. Past the 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. Off play action. Steps away. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. All out of space. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Hawkins. Oh, he wants it all. Pulls it in down the sideline. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Sends it back in motion. On the run, it's Sanford. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Houston.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it.
Brings up second down.
And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He might want another play. Trying play action. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. Quick step and go. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room in it to the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Gets it past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. How about the offense both teams put on display in this first quarter? Huge early numbers. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Off the play fake. Scrambling away. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up. It was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. There he goes. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hawkins. Under fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play. Nope.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Will not be able to turn the corner. He was fighting for that yardage, and he is stopped short.
Good shit, defense.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Williams. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. The give to the right. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Pulls it in, it's Young. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Finding open areas. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th and 10.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He's got it, 1st down and more. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That slices the lead to 2. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Sanford. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They put points on the board in the 1st half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Going to swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Young. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
It would have been a 54-yarder if they tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Next, going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking for a man, it's McMillan. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No 3rd down conversion for you.
Here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man on the left.
I don't know how. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10.
I don't know how he caught this. That was crazy.
The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Ferguson. Breaks into the open. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46. And the Razorbacks are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
That catch was crazy.
And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
That shit probably play the game. That motherfucker kept me in.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's McMillan.
Come on,
He'll
man.
take a deep shot here. Snatches it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty.
He ran into
please,
me,
with the
Real.
results of that last play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Good play.
Touchdown Cougars. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
He's looking to throw. To the end zone and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Give me some blocks.
Let's see what he can do with the return.
I ain't why he block that outside, dude.
Wrestle him down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ready to send out this offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Here's an interception. Oh, do they need that turnover? Touchdown, Cougars! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looking to fire. Catch it in the middle. It's Ferguson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got a chance. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They want to run this quarterback. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. They'll run the toss. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right in the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. Powers through. He'll be stopped, but getting up and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turns it on down the left side. Past the 20.
Oh, shit, defense.
What a turn as they take the lead.
And it could not go any worse for for this offense. All you're thinking is run the clock out. We have the lead. Defense does exactly what they wanted to do. They had to get a stop. They had to force a turnover. They forced the...
They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. And they're able to make the tackle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Come on, Shaw, I need your awareness out there, baby.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's McMillan. Lets it fly. Got him in the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I got that.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's taking a deep shot, working the middle. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Give me that. Give me that. Let me draw. Don't leave.
Deep ball was there, and it just...
After that incompletion, you really got to think about this.
Let me go.
Now, you're already in field goal position. You're
Oh, my pick, man.
Where you can kick a field goal and just win this game. So with the play calling, you want to think about running the ball, bleeding the clock, using timeouts. If you are going to throw it, they've got to be high percentage throws. You cannot take sacks. You absolutely cannot turn the ball over.
Back to throw, it's McMillan. Quickly complete. There he goes. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Houston! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect.
14 through timeout.
The windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Come on, offense. Don't have to be us.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. to adjust the pattern. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Wants to pass it.
DG, bruh. What's up? Huh? And then yeah. That fourth quarter hurt, boy. That was my pick, man. I put that, had that motherfucker, man.